Whispers of the Sky, The Legend of Lee Lue. The monsoon sky bleeds violet and steel, echoing the storm within. A lone T-28 Trojan cuts through the clouds, silver, defiant, alive, it doesn't fly. It fights. Each roll, each dive, a final waltz with death, gunfire cracks like war drums. And in the thunderous chaos, a legend writes its name in the sky. They called him Lee Lue, the Sky Whisperer, feared in the skies, cherished on the ground. More than a pilot, he was a promise in motion. But even legends have hearts. His love story, etched in smoke, lingering between each takeoff and goodbye. Dawn spills gently over a Hmong village, peace hanging by a thread. Children's voices echo in chorus, reciting lessons in the rising light. Yer Vang watches, steady and quiet. She believes in words, spoken clearly, held tightly, as if language itself could hold back the dark. Then, the low rumble of an engine. A battered T-28 lands hard, like a wounded bird returning to its nest. From the cockpit steps Lee Lue, the Sky Whisperer. His smile, a flicker of light in a world burning at the edges, their eyes meet. No words. Just the quiet beginning of something that might still survive the war. Whispered promises beneath the flicker of oil lamps. A shared bowl of rice, small, warm, defiant. In silence, Yer Vang threads her name into a scarf. Each stitch a vow, each loop a piece of her heart wrapped around his flight. He tucks the scarf close, his shield against the cold, his anchor in the storm. Amid the roar of war, they carved a quiet sanctuary, not of walls, but of love, a testament to what endures when everything else burns away. The earth shakes, enemy artillery pounding like a drum of doom. Explosions tear through the sky, shredding the fragile calm. Debris rains down. Civilians scream, their voices lost in the roar as Long Tiang begins to fall. Yer Vang shields her students, arms outstretched, a quiet guardian against the firestorm. Across the radio, General Vang Pao's voice cracks with urgency, a plea for salvation from the skies. And Lee Lue answers, not just a pilot, a warrior rising to meet his fate. He straps in, steel against skin, a scent of fuel and metal grounding him. The engine growls to life, a defiant roar against the dark dot. He lifts into the sky, not just a pilot, but a guardian angel rising into the storm. Dogfights rage above, a deadly ballet of steel and fire. Lee Lue weaves through the chaos, dodging flak with impossible grace, a dancer in the jaws of death. Below, bombs fall like thunder, a cleansing fire to halt the enemy's march. He flies so others may live, a lone shield against the storm. Each pass, a whispered prayer. Each explosion, a piece of himself given away. He is the Sky Whisperer, and his voice is the roar of defiance. The enemy slips into Yer Vang's village, shadows moving through tall grass like ghosts with guns. She's captured, a weapon pressed to her temple. But her eyes burn, unyielding, unbroken. The news crackles over the radio, cutting through static straight into Lee Lue's heart. But it's only in his mind, a vision painted in fury and fire. The Sky Whisperer transforms, no longer just a pilot, but a warrior with wings. Fueled by love, driven by rage, he dives low, napalm blooming below like fire flowers of vengeance. He lands near the village, leaving the sky behind. No more wings, only will. He runs. Gunfire explodes around him, a storm of lead and fear, but he charges through it, a man possessed, fighting not for glory, but for love. Through smoke and gunfire, he finds her. His hand grips hers, steady, unshakable, a lifeline pulled from the edge of chaos. No words. Just the silent promise in her touch. He came, and he won't let go. Side by side, they push through the fire. Their love, a beacon cutting through the dark. Rain falls like a morning song, soft and unrelenting. Lee Lue looks at Yer Vang one last time, eyes full of what might be, and the hush between thunder, he makes a vow after the mission. Luang Prabang, a place far from fire. A dream they both hold fragile, but still burning. Near Muang Sui, he takes to the skies, a lone strike to hold back the tide. The heavens weep as he climbs, unaware this flight will be his last. Then, impact, anti-air fire finds its mark. The sky whisperer falters, his wings torn by fate. He grips the controls, battling gravity and flame. His thoughts are with Yer Vang, the life they dreamed, the promise he made. But duty comes first. He clears the path, holding the line so others can escape, and then silence. The T-28 vanishes into the mist, a blaze marking the end of a legend. Years later, Yer Vang stands before the memorial, the air still, the stone cool beneath her fingers. Her eyes hold decades of memory, but in her heart, his warmth has never faded. A young boy tugs at her sleeve, his voice soft with wonder. Who was Lee Lue? She smiles, tears and pride woven together. A whisper in the sky, who never stopped flying. Yer Vang smiles, soft, bittersweet. Her fingers linger on the name carved in stone. He was my sky, she whispers, a voice laced with love, with ache, with memory. Lee Lue lives on, not just as a hero, but as a lover, a legend, etched into the heart of a people, and one woman who never stopped looking up. His whispers still echo in the wind, a reminder of sacrifice, of love that endured, of a legend that refused to fade. Lee Lue was more than a pilot. He was the heart of a nation, the love of a lifetime, and a whisper in the sky that still lingers.